So this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over. New one's just begun. So this is Christmas. Hope you have fun. Dear and the dear ones, old and beyond. A very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one, without any fear. Hey there. My name's Mark, and I just want to take a moment to let you know about and to invite you to the South City Folk Jam Cookies and Carols Holiday Sing-Along. Normally, our Folk Jam will meet twice a month, but in December, it's a very special event. We're only going to meet for one event, but it's kind of a special, bigger event that we do that we call Cookies and Carols, and I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. But just for the Folk Jam part of it, if you play a folk instrument, such as the acoustic guitar, or an ukulele, or a banjo, or a mandolin, or a fiddle, or bongos, or maybe you just like to sing, then I want to invite you to come on out and join the band. Now, when you come to the Cookies and Carols event in December, you're going to be handed a packet that is filled with all different styles of holiday music. Some of it's really old stuff, from really old traditional things. Some of it's very contemporary. For example, I was just singing there Happy Christmas by John Lennon. And we'll have all different types of songs that we sing. The main thing, though, that I really want to emphasize is that all the songs we're going to play are relatively easy. So as long as you know your 10 basic chords, then you're going to do just fine at the Folk Jam. So for example, if you come, you should know a G chord, a C, D, E, E minor, A minor, B7, B minor, and F. There it is. And that's about it. Now, there are a few other outlier chords that show up once in a while, but seriously, like 90% of our songs are some assimilation of those 10 chords. And what I really like about the Folk Jam, amongst many things, but I really like the way that it works for all skill levels of musicians. So, for example, say you're a relative beginner. Maybe you've only been playing for a couple months, but you know your 10 basic chords, then you're going to do just fine. You'll make it through every song, you'll have a great time, and you'll find that the more you play with better musicians, the more your skills, especially with rhythm and strumming, they're really going to grow quickly. And so the Folk Jam works great for relative beginning musicians. But the Folk Jam also works for really seasoned players. Maybe you've been playing for decades and you got some chops. Well, come on out. You can showcase what you can do. You'll have a lot of fun. And I just really like the way that it feels like everyone who comes is in the band. And it's really just this sweet time of playing music together. Now, as I mentioned, in December, coming up here in a couple weeks, is a very special Folk Jam that what we call Cookies and Carols. Not only is it that we play all holiday music for this one, but it's also, we encourage people to bring a plate of homemade cookies or holiday treats. Also, we really encourage families and friends, people who just like to sing and like to sing Christmas music, to come on out. And we've been given a much bigger room, and so it's kind of a bigger event that we have. And we did it last year. It was a blast, and I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun again this year. Now, the date it's coming up on Saturday, December 13th from 3 to 5 p.m. Now, once again, we'll be back at the South San Francisco Parks and Rec building, which is located at 901 Civic Campus Way. The only difference is that this time we're going to be in a different room. Normally we're on the second floor. For this event, because it's planning to be a much bigger event, they've given us one of the large social halls on the first floor. So we'll be in room 125 on the first floor. And I want to emphasize again that all are welcome. If you're a musician, you play an instrument, then that'll be great. But also if you have friends or family who just want to come and sing and have some gathering time around some cookies, then everyone is welcome to. So again, I'm excited for this. I'm really grateful for the Folk Jam. Not only is it a lot of fun and satisfying for me to lead it, but I find that it's really a sweet way in a world that feels incredibly busy and hectic and frazzled, a way to kind of disconnect from screens for a little bit and come and connect again with people with music, especially around the holidays. You know, it can be really a tough season for a lot of us with all the commercialism and all the pressures of everything. I'm hoping that the Folk Jam can just feel like a nice little break to connect with people and share some cookies. So if you're a baker, that's great. If you're not a baker, don't worry about the cookies. You can just come. There'll be plenty of sweets there. But I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a great time. So again, Saturday, December 13th from 3 to 5 p.m. And so this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over. New one's just begun. So this is Christmas. Hope you have fun. Here